Welcome back to the channel. My name is Brad, Supercoach Pro. Is there music still in the background of this? Let us know. I'm just going to work out how to get rid of this music, but basically, I am just going through some of the players that are traded in and out. I'm still pretty undecided what I'm actually going to do for my side at this point. If that background music is still playing, somebody let me know. I'd love to know. See if I can actually get this loading or not. Surely the music's done. Anyway, if it's not, do let us know. So the traded out players are pretty obvious. Like Zach Reed's got to go. He's a no-brainer. A lot of sides to have him as well. I think the top 1% I know is very highly owned. They've got kids like not having him this week, but he's made so much cash anyway. So he's a must-go. Cooper Simpson. You're not making any money out of this. I don't understand a Cooper Simpson trade. Trainer makes sense. I'd get rid of him. Sheasel, yep, he's on his buy. A lot of people around 12 buy heavy. McRae, you probably should have traded last week. If you're going to trade this week, you may as well hold. Yep, Cleary's done his job. Hall can probably go. Carroll, again, hasn't made enough money now. I traded him out around the same price, so I'm saying that. Bice has got to go. He's done a job for me. And Marek, it's a one-off game, so I'm not really sure what to read into Marek. I have to read the team sheets coming into it. Hey, Jack, can you tell me if the background music's still playing? Yeah, just finished work, mate. And then looking into the ins, hopefully the music's still not playing because I've got to work out how to shut that music down if it is. I'll restart a live if I have to. Campbell Gray is questionable. If trainers dropped, you probably go there. Angus Clark. You're not going to kick 3 goals every time when you debut, so I get it. He's not even on the bubble. It's a little bit more risky. But Essendon have so many injuries, he's probably got a bit of job security there, you'd hope. Merritt, downhill ski up on my side anyway. Scores really big against the poor opposition, but not as good against the good teams. Jackson I like, but we're not sure about Sean Darcy now, his return. Nass is an awesome pick, still got a 118 break even. Sinclair, I probably prefer Sinclair over Nass. And Martin probably would have been a point chase here. I don't think he's going to go as high as what he did last week against Richmond. Holmes, you could probably anti-pod this guy, but he's got a good fixture. And Dawson's probably got a tag this week, so I don't know why people want to go Dawson. And Maxi Gawn, yeah, it's pretty expensive to pay up, to be honest, for Gawn. The music's still playing, you're kidding me. I sound like I'm in an elevator right now. That's so awkward. I don't know if I'll keep this stream then. Jack, did you see the voicemail in the chat? If not, I was asking about getting lucky for Reed. Yes, I would do that. I'd definitely do that. I can't believe the music's still playing. How do I turn that off? Anyway, Jack, I already have Whitfield and Neil, Merritt, Zorko on that buy. I was thinking of Martin maybe also. Is that too many players in your opinion? How many does that leave you with? So you'd have Whitfield, Neil, Merritt, Zorko. Martin would be a fifth. I'm not getting rid of this music. No, I think 5 or 6 is fine, to be honest. Now, how do I hell? Right. Alright, the music's off. My apologies, everyone. I just was mucking around with the whole thing and just worked out how to turn the music down. So, look, for the buys, you probably want no more than 5 or 6 players, I'd say, in terms of primo. Still sort of Sheldrick as an option, mate. Could be a Ned Long similar type play. Yeah, it could be. I just kind of think you missed the boat at this point. There's not much else out there, though. I get it. I just think that Ruin's a bit of an upgrade because you're paying 200k for him. There's also every chance he becomes sub at some point. You're paying 237. I would have paid 180 max for this guy. Break even -24. You can't guarantee he's going to make another 150 and get to 400k either. Back-to-back 80s. Yeah, we probably should have got him last week, hindsight. I probably wouldn't pay up for this. It doesn't give you a good enough upgrade. I'd rather save 100k and get a 120k rookie. There'll be mid-season draft players that come through, to be honest, so I wouldn't bother about that one. Jackson, sounds like you're playing GTA or in an elevator. Yeah, hopefully the music stopped now. I was just trying to muck around with it and see what I could do. Oh, now you will. Okay, cool. I won't be long. I meant to call the missus, and I was like, she's probably, I don't know if she's listening right now, but I was like, give me a buzz, and I was like, nah, you know what? You're not answering me right now, so I'm going to jump on the stream. Anyway, Lachlan, what's up, bro? We will have heaps of mid-season draft players, especially us Bombers. Brad said in an interview basically that don't be surprised if we sign a player and we need to play him straight away. Yeah, I saw the interview as well, actually. Yeah, no, that should be fine. There's a key defender I'm looking at that I'll probably want a mid-season draft player that has DPP, though, to be honest. Jack, I'll send you my trade plans, mate, but I have to go to work shortly. All right, I'm sick of working over 7+ days in a row. Yeah, I'm cooked. Have another 4 days in a row. Oh, my God. Yeah, I'm glad I only did 5 days in a row, Jack. I couldn't do that many days. I'm already doing a 45-hour week, though. Jonas. Hey, mate, yeah, people are trading Simpson because he's fully dead 10 weeks. I'm just using him as a loop. That's my point. And he's forward only. That's the only thing that sucks about that Jonas. He's a forward only. Yeah, I don't know. 10 weeks, like, he's just going to be a loop. Surely people got F7 at least, maybe. Other players with a bit more money are slight chances to come back at some point. Oh, yeah, I just don't see the point of it. He's 140k. You're going to make 40k off him. It just shows how much people's benches are dead, I guess, as well, Jonas. Jack, should I trade Zach Reid, Hewitt? Wait, why are you trading George Hewitt? Zach Reid, George Hewitt, and Carroll, and bring in Gray, Clark? No. I probably wouldn't do George Hewitt. I'd bring in Gawn. Oh, I don't know if I'd spend that much money on Gawn. Easy to say that when I own him, I guess, but I wouldn't be getting rid of George Hewitt. And I'd only want to pick one of those rookies this week. I wouldn't want to go both, to be honest. Gray or Clark. I actually don't know which one's got better job security, and I'm the Tigers man here, so I wouldn't be paying up for Gawn, I don't think. But I wouldn't be getting rid of Hewitt. I paid $680 for Cherry, so don't listen to what I'm saying. It's the fear of missing out. Like, he goes 150 every week. I get it. Lachlan. Also news that Zach Johnson is going to debut. Yeah, I've seen that. Midfield only 113k. Interesting for Zach Johnson. Is he first or second year player? What has he got for me, Placey? Thoughts on Carroll and Levi Ashcroft and Narzen Gray? Yeah, I like it. I think Levi Ashcroft's still got a bit of coin to make, but you don't fall in love with rookies, so yep, don't mind full sending. But also, Nas's break-even's quite high and Ashcroft's is probably quite low, so you could probably wait till Nas's buy is actually finished, to be honest. You could probably just hold Ashcroft because you're going to get 2 scores. Then when Nas comes back round 14, you grab him and trade Ashcroft then. Instead, Jack, tempted to hold Marek. Yep. But Sheasel's pissed me off. Just don't want to trade in players that have buys coming up. Yeah, I know. I get that too. Rosie could be the play in defence also. I'll have the Stewart at the price too. Yeah, I think I'm going to Stewart this week myself, actually, Jack. I would hold Levi. Yeah, I agree with this. Scott. Brad, could you talk me off bringing in Stewart for Reid? Looking at his scores, he got injured and played 2 bad scores through injury. That's okay. I'm dyslexic anyway, Scott, so you could have read that perfectly, and I still would have got it wrong. I actually like Stewart. Like, this is what I'm doing with my trades at this point anyway, so. Look, his break-even's 87. He's got a good fixture. Yeah, he's already been injury-prone, but, mate, he's 423k. Like, it's just a ridiculous price for Tom Stewart. I'm not expecting him to be, averaging 110, but probably at least, I'm going to guess anywhere between 96 to 103. but I'm using Trainer Bice and Stewart to grab Matt Rao and Stewart. I'll show you what I'm doing. Sorry about the elevator music for 5 minutes there, guys. I was just trying to play around with StreamYard, and sometimes you got to do it live. And whatever I was going to call the miss zone, didn't answer in time. So here we are once again. I hope they don't fall asleep by the time I call them. Anyway, what do we got? Matt Rao, 121. Welcome to the side, buddy. 98 for Tom Stewart. I don't know. I can't really sell you out of Tom Stewart. Like, I've been thinking about him for a while now. Like, sure, this would be a mid-season draft spot here too. I don't know how long I'll go to. Maybe 1 a.m. So I won't be too long. I say this every time and it doesn't work out. But I'm literally going 2 primos and get rid of 3 rookies. So we'll only have 1 spot to complete. I'll probably have to grab Callum Mills to help out Stewart in case he's laid out at some point. But look, yeah, I'll just press the optimize button so you can see how many players I've got playing. So yeah, I've only got 1 more midfield slot, and that's it. This week, I've got D6 not playing. I didn't mean to click that. Anyway, he's done a hammy for whatever it is. Henderson's not playing, so that's 2. Hustwaite's probably not playing, that's 3. Simpson's not playing, that's 4. So I'll play 18 and no flex either, so I will be fine. Considering I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 guys that can actually go 100. I'm not too worried. Well, it's going to be stiff. I actually really need Bailey Smith not to get out of the side, or else I might have to muck around with my changes if I need an extra player. That actually be really annoying, but maybe this day week's pick becomes actually a mid-season draft player, so I actually might not have been in strife at all. All right, this is the main consensus here is I need this 99k rookie from mid-season draft Wednesday night to actually play just for a warm body in the park. We'll see how we go. Levi's probably going to get at least 80 against the Bombers. Agreed. That's okay, but the spelling is fine. I'm not that great with any of that. Michael, can we fade Gray? Yeah, you can. You can definitely fade Gray. Bolton missing 1 more game with curfew. Tyler Young played reserves. And Lynch will be back. Maybe they do play Gray forward. I actually don't mind Gray forward. Yeah, I think Caleb Smith's probably got better job security than Gray, maybe than Michael. Jack, I'm seriously considering a pod like Noble to be different, but Stewart for the price could be D6, D7. Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm going there. Sandy Brock was I don't think it was a bad miss because Logic said it was actually a stupid pick, to be honest. McGovern was coming back the week after, and now all of a sudden he actually might retire. So I don't think Brock necessarily was a bad miss. I just think that no one saw McGovern missing multiple weeks because that's who he was replacing. McGovern was technically meant to come back after the concussion protocol and then come back in. So I think it's just dumb luck that Brock's still on the side now and he's sort of solidified that. So Hippo has him and he's stoked. Yeah, Hippo would be. Hippo, if you're watching, you definitely got kissed with bloody Brock. He'd be loving that, though. He's in Japan at the moment, so shout out to Hippo, a.k.a. Isaac Rankin. He's doing a bit of vlogging at the moment, so I have to do a stream with him when he gets back and see how he went in Japan. And his Supercoach side's still in the top 200, I'm pretty sure. So have Fonte and hoping he can make a bit. Yeah, sure he does. He's not a bad scorer. He looks a little bit like Finn Callahan, I thought, when I was looking at him on the TV. I know he's number 37 years old, Fonte. FPL says, hi, Brad. Hi, everyone. Congrats on your rank. Thank you very much. Here we go. Ocken's written about the midfielder he's talking about, who's debuting for the Bombers. Okay, so he's about 6'1", mid defender. Possesses, yeah, okay. Top of play, possessing the ball, transition, he's capable of using the speed to break the lines. Mate, how many halfback flankers do you got? Average around 25 disposals. Interesting. Yeah, okay. What's your take on Train? Are you talking about Trainer? What are you talking about? Anyway, they're my trades. I don't know what you're talking about. FPL. I assume you mean Trainer. Could be wrong here, mate, but yeah, let us know. He's talking about Trainer. Does he have a new role? I think he's likely to get dropped. To follow up that question, to be honest, I don't know what the go is with trainers. He's all pretty poor the last couple of weeks, to be honest. If I'm moving, I'm dropping him. I think he's almost out of there. FPL in the house, how you doing, mate? Can't say I know what Fonty looks like. Thoughts on Shannon Knoll? It's not. Oh, no, it's not Shannon Knoll. It's actually Shannon Neal. But every time I see Shannon Neal, I just think of Knowlesy. What about me? It isn't fair. Anyway, I'm not going to sing. I'm a shocking singer. Plays West Coast Essendon. Mention him in the next 5. Nah, I don't like him. I think he sort of missed the boat on Knowlesy. He's got quite a high negative break even, but again, I'm not one to pick a 200k rookie at round 11, to be honest with you guys. So, if I was to pick a 200k rookie, it'd be probably Sheldrick out of all these players that are going to get discussed. But again, I wouldn't do it because I want to upgrade to a better player. How did you go on Supercoach Masters? Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, George is a funny bastard, actually. Try to give him a little bit of stick because I know what he's like with Maddie. So, yeah, he's just a down-to-earth, funny bloke, actually. So, yeah, enjoyed that positive day. If you haven't caught that, check out Supercoach Masters. So, yeah, that was a good one, actually. I'm doing a potty with Shorty tomorrow as well. Haven't done a potty with Shorty since a year ago now, so might have to get a haircut for that and shave my beard. Lobster, if you could trade Clary for Jezza in one trade, would you do it? No, I wouldn't, actually. Why? Why would you do... Oh, sorry. Oh, my God. I've got something on my screen. Clary for Jezza, yes, I would. Let me get that something on the screen. I thought that said Clary for Jezza. I've legitimately got something on my screen where that was written, so if you saw me put my tongue out and try to wipe my screen, it's not because I'm getting excited for something else, but yes, I would do it for one trade. Yep, if you could get Jeremy Cameron from Cleary, yes, why not? I'd pull the trigger, Lobster. Why not? FPL says, hey, Jack. Got ahead, mate. But Chat said, brother, yeah, of course, mate. Enjoy your day. Have a good one, mate. He's up in Norway, for those that don't know. So, yeah. He's, mate, the views out that way, if you know what I mean, would be amazing. Lachlan, I want to trade Marshall to golf already, Brad. Oh, gosh. And only had 1 week of him. Yeah, wow. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, mate. I bought him Marshall a month ago, so man, yeah, it's bloody annoying, but what do you do? So annoying this week. Like, if you need another warm body, if I wanted to keep bias, I can't do anything else that's really enticing. Or could I? Is there something I'm missing apart from a few brain cells here? I'd probably rather keep Lindsay over bias. Trainer, I'd like rookie roulette here, but if I was to keep them both, I can't even do anything with the leftover rookies anyway. Like, people talking about trading out a 160k or 140k rookie, there's nothing I can do with that situation. I'll give you an example, actually, while we're here. Where's the other player I had? Where did Caden Cleary go? At least he's 250. This gives me nothing either. Like, if I was to hold the 2 decent rookies, and go bargain basement again, just for an example. Ideally, I'd love to hold a Bison and a Lindsay over the buys, but there's nothing I can do with $814,000. I'd rather get Stewart and What's the other guy that I could get with this money? I've definitely thought about Kywell. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. Probably actually go soon. I can't be bothered tonight. I was just jumping on because I was bored. I need a daytime job too. I'm sick of working bloody afternoon shifts. If my work sees this, I don't really care. Get me onto day shift. The supervisor for afternoon shift's so boring. I'm not doing an afternoon shift again. Doing like 3 to midnight. That's why I'm up at this time. Not because I'm an insomniac. This is the issue. I'm not. Oh, yuck. Shannon Noel. I'm just going to call him Knowlesy from now on. Hopefully this sticks. But yeah, Knowlesy is not a pick for me. No way. Yeah, I know he's saying, what about me? Anyway. Yeah, no for Knowlesy. I don't care. Too many 40s in there for me to care. He needs to grow a goatee now too, just so he's iconic. Toby Green's got midfield time. I know George from SC Masters likes this pick, but George, if you're wondering, that's why you rank 2K, because he's thinking about freaking Toby Green. Just kidding, mate. On a serious note, I reckon he's going to outbench me if we ever went to the gym. He'd outbench me any day, Body George. Big unit. Yeah, yuck, nothing. Not even Dylan Moore would tempt me. Dylan Moore's been an absolute turd of a pick too, actually. What do we got here? Yeah, nah. Nothing I can do with these guys. Hence why I've got to get rid of Bice. I'm not touching McAuliffe. I'm going to get asked a million times about McAuliffe. Thomas Dow is out for 10 weeks. He's slipped his kneecap. Sounds like something brutal. Sounds like some mafia stuff. But anyway, he's 96, 97. Prestia comes back as well, so I might push him as a sub. I actually don't have a read on McAuliffe. Uze is too bloody trigger happy, and I don't know, gives guys job security they don't need necessarily. Like we played bloody Samson Ryan to rest Nankervis. So I'd rather play, I don't even know who in the ruck, but Ben Miller in the ruck and than bloody Samson Ryan. Berry, no thanks. I can't do this shit. I'm sorry. I'm not bringing in Berry. No way. I'd rather Sheldrick for sure. I've had a few other ones that people. O'Halloran, I actually don't mind. This is probably a better shout than all the above, to be honest. But it's been. I'd probably go O'Halloran over all the freaking stupid spuds that we've been talking about, to be honest. Well, at least he's got a decent run for inside mids. Yeah, I'd rather him than Body Sheldrick, and they're both sub candidates. But last 4 weeks has been fine. He's got Richmond, Port Brisbane, whatever. Anyway, these 280 guys that hinder your upgrades elsewhere is what I'm trying to get at. So there's nothing I can do with that money either. I don't know why people actually like these weird price guys. They actually don't do anything for me. Angus Clark is the rookie everyone's talking about, but he kicked 3 goals for 97, so it's hard to get a read on what to actually score, but you don't really care as long as they score 50, 60s to you. Anyway, that's enough mucking around those 3 players. It was more of an example of, Harry Himmelberg. This is another disgusting pick. I thought he had a good start to the season. Jeez, that's it. You want to talk about a left field could do something pick. So that's a little bit better. He's just had a really poor last few weeks. You really have to hope he'd turn around, but yeah, wow, we even went to 526k. Imagine if you had a crystal ball and you sold him here. Not that it matter because you started him at 491 anyway, but that's a huge drop off for Himmelberg. A couple of 60s and the 40s. That's basement. That's talking NQR shopping. That's not quite right. Nothing else there. Look, I'd rather pay an extra 30 grand for Tom Stewart, which is probably what I'm going to do. Tom Stewart and Body Matty Rao this week. I know Matty Rao what he's going to give me every week, but whatever. Hey, Craisford, how you going, mate? Long time no speak. I'm going well, mate. How you going? Good to see you back in the chats. What is your rank at the moment? I'm pretty sure we had a head-to-head week, actually. I might have to go check that out. What are your plans for American Cheezel? Mick Moy. This better be the real Mick Moy. I don't know, mate. Probably eventually trade them both after I've upgraded my whole entire side. Hard to say I could keep them when they're just playing so fucking bad, to be honest. But ranked 1.7k mark. What are the best tips to keep rising? I'm going to sound like a freaking robot, but probably just trust your gut. The players that you do get suggested to, have a look why they get suggested to you. If you don't like the player someone suggests you, don't go that player. As simple as that. Then I look at how they've averaged over the last few years. Has their role changed? Are they getting kick-ins? I don't know. Like Tom Stewart for me gets kick-ins, whereas a bloke like Clary, at least he gets CBA. So what attracts you about that particular player? His role, is it the CBA? Is it 80%? Is it he kicks in 60% of the times when a team has it behind? I'll probably really study the players you want to bring in more than what you hear from a podcast where people are just suggesting and you're not knowing why. Probably really research that player, and then if you still don't like that player, then don't bring him in. Other thing is probably the eye test is more important than someone else telling you on a stream what they think of a player. If you don't really like Matt Rao's role and you think he's a butcher, then you don't go there if I've mentioned him. But if you've thought about Rao at least once this season, just because of his scores are so high and you think Flex can knock out his poor scores, then yeah. Other tips. That's probably as far as I can actually really think with that. But I think the more years you play it, the more understanding you've got. I think you've got to pick pods as well. I don't think you can be too vanilla with your picks. I think, yeah, that's about it for that one. Hey, Joshua. How's it going, mate? Dawson needs straight out trainer and Reed to Clark. Oh, geez, and 676k in the bank to spend on a flex. Geez, take your pick, whoever you want. Yeah, go shopping. I'd probably always bank 100 of that K though, Joshua. Like I wouldn't spend it all. Jonas, I'm shopping in the round price range. Give me a headache thinking about me too. I'm pretty sure I punched out drywall by now as well. I might. I've said to me, so it won't be long, which is. I don't believe that. Anyway. I want to get Max Holmes. I'm just not sure how I'm going to get him, to be honest, with my side. Jonas Gross is probably going to get dropped. Yeah. No good in the forward role. Oh, no. Hopefully Clay Hall comes in this week and not a sub. West Coast rookies have been terrible, haven't they? You beat me for the third time this year. Try to soldier on. Yeah, I'm ranked 38, so it's weird. I'm not going to be an absolute coghead here when I say this, but it's weird when you ranked 38 and you actually lose head-to-head matchups. Like, I look at my leagues. Some of my leagues, I think I'm like sixth on the ladder. This one, I'm sixth on the ladder, but I'm probably the highest rank there. And then I'm second in the OGs league, which is fair enough. Second in this league, I'm smashing that one. First in this league. Second, first. I'll show you the sixth one. That's so weird. First, second, fifth. Whoa, I'm fifth in here. How the hell am I fifth? I don't really care too much, but you wouldn't think someone that's ranked this high. Oh my gosh, SDS is smashing it. But you look at total points. Where's that? So I'm fifth, but total points. There's no way. I'd know about it. Oh, come on, you bloody whatever you are, good people. Yeah, look at this. I'm on top on here. I'm fifth on here, but if you actually look at total score, I'm like 400 points ahead or something. Yeah, so people just go, oh, rookie coach is in here. I hope I beat you, rookie coach. I haven't even looked at my fixtures anymore. I've been too getting excited about where I'm sitting than looking at leagues this year, to be honest. Yeah, wow, rookie coach got the dubs by a couple points. Well done, mate. I asked him about Tom Stewart because he is Tom Stewart, and he reckon he's sort of 80-90% there, so I'll take his word for it. The other league, where am I sixth? I got a lot of rivals here, but yeah, sixth in this league. Here we go. Oh, come on. Sorry, I'm in my bedroom at the moment, so oh yeah, cool. This one I think I'm actually second overall in this one. Oh no, maybe I'm not, because this is actually a really good one. These teams are really good actually. Yeah, I'm second here. Yeah, well. But I'm sixth. Like, anyway. Flag, I hate that name. That actually, sorry, Ben, get a new name. I'm sick of saying Hawk. And there's a godmother. Wow, I didn't even know there's a godmother. Have I never seen that? Anyway, cash leagues. I hope I win a bit of a cash league. That'd be nice this year. I can't believe I beat you 3 times. Oliver is running. Oliver running is still iffy, not quick off the mark like he used to be. But at least he's back to clean pickups and handballs and hitting targets nicely. Yeah, I've been a little bit torn between picking bloody Caldwell, Tom Stewart, or Clayton Oliver. Yeah, shout out to that league, actually. I better go back to that league. I can't believe it's ranked 11th overall. There's some crazy OGs league. This is no doubt my favourite league. Pretty sure I messaged most of you personally, either by text or DMs, just to get this league done. Because I know if I gave a league code out, they get snapped up pretty quickly now. So yeah, these are the guys who've been commenting. We've got Skiz Fits, of course. Everyone knows him. Swims. And then we got this is Cheese here, Zane. Yeah, this is old Jonas here. Jack, who was just on the chat before as well. Oh, mate, I don't know if you guys know this, but this guy does the best articles you ever see for Supercoach ever. This is Puffer here. This is my dad's side. Let's look at my dad's side, and this is Craze Fit. You're just chilling. Yeah, this is by far my favourite league. Let's take a look at my dad's side. I haven't actually gotten to my dad's side this year. What has he got? Yeah, my dad's cooked. He's cooked his side. He's still got Whitfield, Clark, Sheasel, Roberts, Reed, Bice. He's got no bench. His bench is so dead. And I said, well, oh my God, he just got Bont. Bont, Neil, Dacos, Sarong, Rose, Chera. He's got nothing here. He's cooked. He had to hold McRae. Yeah, Dad, you're stiff here, Dad. Anyway, he's got Cherry, Marshall, Smith, Warner, Rankin, Daniel. Yeah, I said to him the other day too, I said, you know why you got no bench and no rookies? You haven't been listening to your son this year. He's 38th in the rankings, and you've been listening to everybody else. This is why he's sitting 53K, Dad, because you didn't listen to your own son about your picks. So, yeah, thanks. Shout out to Dad. Anyway, I don't know why you paid up for Bont. Also, where is Ryan Mansell? Where did Simpkin go to? My dad's normally got weird pods, and this year's actually got a decent side bar his bench. So, anyway, the last bench he saw was probably 25 years ago. Anyway, Dad, hopefully you watch this live stream. Also, you owe me coffee. Right, let's go to the kitchen. I've got a stiff leg. You ever sit funny? Oh, you probably do. right. Now we're smells like cat piss in here. Sabrina, did you piss somewhere on my shoes or something? You ever come into a room and you're not sure what that smell is, and you're like, it's either off food or your cat's decided to piss on your clothes or something because you haven't cleaned out the litter in time? And you go, hey, that's a bit weird. Talking about Supercoach and talking about cat piss. Crates Fit the Dream to be ranked 38. Do you feel the pressure? Jeez, Greatest Fit, I definitely feel the pressure. I probably wouldn't feel the pressure if I didn't have a channel. I probably feel the pressure more that I'm getting asked questions and people are backing, obviously, my ability this season, but me for having a crystal ball and knowing everything is 100% certain, but I'm just going by gut feel. So probably more pressure on advice going out than my actual rank, if that makes sense. But certainly in a perspective of to win it would be huge. It'd go a long way. And, I've had a bit of a tough year, so it'd certainly make up for what it's been. But in the meantime, just trying to enjoy the moment and not get ahead of myself. So also don't want to become arrogant, sit on a high horse and think my team and my structure and all this has been the best ever and not think I've done any mistakes all year too. So I'm sort of just keeping level-headed without trying to come across like I know everything. Because I don't know everything. Saw you were just on short. Sorry, I was short on Dawson. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think you replied on Twitter for this one. Because this was the other strategy going forward, wasn't King? I just crossed my legs and now my legs numb. It's got pins and needles. I could do something else. I haven't really. Not that I don't hide things on my channel. And like what I'm thinking is what I'm thinking. I don't really have anything that I wouldn't talk about in terms of last minute. But the other thing that I could do, what Wizard King's talking about specifically, I need to go to a footy game too actually this year. I was meant to go Mother's Day weekend. I forgot it was Mother's Day. Would you believe that? I got in trouble for that too. So, that was fantastic. So I couldn't go to the Richmond and whoever was playing that game on Sunday for the Mother's Day, but I went down cheese and skizfits for that and a few others, I'm sure. I don't want to probably go to Richmond Essendon game probably. If we decide not to tank and Nank starts to play and Lynch doesn't get concussed the week before. And this was the other plan. So what the Wizard King's talking about. What was it again? Geelong. Anyway, I'm going and I'm stuffed. Yeah, see, 5:32. I could do this other way. I don't know what you guys think. You probably think I should know what I'm doing, but I don't mind listening to everyone else because, as I said before, just because my rank's sitting pretty doesn't mean I know everything. There's guys smarter than me, 50K rank that sometimes you just get a little bit lucky. So luck and skill involved, but certainly a lot of luck. Isaac Heaney's one as well you could grab. Yeah. The issue is I'd have to get rid of Lindsay instead of Trainer. So instead of getting Matt Rao, I could grab Isaac Heaney. I just don't know if there's much of a difference, to be honest, between Isaac Heaney's and Matt Rao's scoring. Could grab Steele, but I'm pretty sure he buggers me for that buy. I could also grab Holmes. Holmes over Rao just feels a little bit similar. Like they're just going to do the same thing anyway. In the back line, what can I do? I also just want to hold Lindsay that extra week. I'd rather get rid of Trainer and grab Rao than bring in the Holmes and get rid of Lindsay. That's the trade-off, I suppose. Nats would be such a good pick this week too, but I'm pretty sure you ruined me for that buy as well, potentially. Naz and Stewart would be nice, actually. Does he actually rule me for the bye? Like, at least he's going to be top 6. How many defenders do you want to bring in, Brad? Just a hypothetical here, by the way. I actually don't know if that's actually a better trade than Rao now. Naz over Rao. I guess I'll just see what it does to my body by structure. I'm pretty sure I'd be cooked round 13 if I did this, to be honest. Yeah, okay, I'm missing 2 in the back line, 1 in the midfield. And 1 up forward and 1 in the flex. So I'm missing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'd miss 6 primos. I don't think I could do Naz. I think I just want to do 5 max, hence why I can't probably do Naz. Could you? I don't even know. If Simpson was... This is why I'm overthinking so hard. This is the other thing, part 2 to this. Yeah, and so if I wanted to avoid Tom Stewart, when this thing would freaking load, that'd be amazing. And then I got 955k. There's not enough. It's bloody frustrating money, actually. Yeah, we could go Rao here. And then this is why I put that Twitter poll on, because I'm 467, and like I said, there's nothing for 467. So there's Clary. I just don't know you could do Clary. Seriously, you could go out with a mental illness thing where he doesn't feel like playing because of whatever else. And out of everyone at the moment, I should know how that feels. So there might be a game he just doesn't get up for because he's just not. There's no clarity there. Just and that's not me laughing at the situation, by the way. This is me understanding what he's probably thinking at the time. It's like the Harry Mackay. These players are getting stick, but we don't know what they're going through. So I think it's a load of crap when people give them a hard time. I know they're on a good wicket, but you just don't know. These people's lives are more important than football. We've already seen that. Yeah, so I don't know what I'm going to do with my trades, but it sounds like more Rao in a Stewart situation than using all my cash and getting rid of Wednesday now. Anyway, Tyler. Who do you reckon this week? Holmes at probably Ash. I'd probably go Ash, Tyler. I don't have to read that very much. If Cleary gets dropped, I can use his money. Otherwise, I need warm bodies this week. Just get 1 goal, 7 for the season. Why are they still playing him forward then, Jonas, is my question. Craig, I don't really want Heaney, but I have to get him because he's biased taking a punt. Yeah, well, if you don't want Heaney, I wouldn't go Heaney. Craig's fit is my logic. Heaney is scary due to his injury management. Once Sydney are out of finals, he might get arrested. Yeah, so much Stewart, though, so it's a fair point, though, Jonas. Where we go, which real primos do you think are good options this week? Any position got a lot of cash? That's probably my favourite question of the night, to be honest, Luca. This real primos, real. All right, let's do that, I guess, and then we'll probably call it a night unless anyone else has got anything. I don't know. Real primos. Sorry, I'm not up and about. I just finished a shift, and now it's 1 a.m. now. For those that are still awake, what are you doing? And for those watching this back, I'm not flat. I'm just tired. Real primos is his question. It's a little bit of a hard one, to be honest, though, because I have no idea who he's already got. McCluggage is definitely a real primo. Sinclair as well. I love the McCluggage pick this year. He's held his own a lot more than what Hewitt has of late too. So I think we can safely say that McCluggage is going to be top 8. He's just amazing form at the moment. I didn't think it'd be I thought his breakout he would have been maybe 2 years ago, but McCluggage is one I really like. But we're not going to hear that much. Butters will come down, so I won't worry about him yet. I know he's got his buy anyway, but Lockie Whitfield, I'll just wait a week to see his role, but I assume his role will come back to normal. I'm not. I don't really got a lot of love for Dunkley anymore, to be honest. Lockie Ash, yep. Took Miller as a pod I like. He's averaging 111. You can't go past this. Lockie Ash is probably my favourite pick this week. I recommend it to one of the guys that DM'd me before. He's just so solid. It's probably my favourite. I was going to say favourite. Yeah, Ash is my favourite this week. Still got a high break even, but he plays Richmond and we can't kick straight. We kick as straight as Sam Smith, to be honest. Yeah, nothing to worry about with Ash. Just roll, at least it's going to stick. I forgot my videos are monetized, so whatever. Dacos 536 is probably right for the picking as well, but look, you probably already got him. Every man and a dog does. Sarong's good pick as well for his price point. But if you're talking real primos, so honestly, Sinclair for me, Nas, Lockie Ash, and McCluggage are my four guys I really like. Hopefully that answered it for you. You'd probably go Holmes as well, just a little bit vanilla, but at least you're not going to get from him. I hope. Hi there. Yeah, it says, hope all's ball. Oh, what the hell? Sorry, guys, I'm so tired. All Bazers likely to miss this week. All right, I'm going brain dead. Yeah, Bailey Smith. If Bailey Smith actually gets out this week, I'm cooked. He has. Holmes fixture though really tempting. Yeah, he is. Also not a bad anti-pod though. Like he can absolutely poo the bed, to be honest. But even if I'm mucking around with Sheasel, I'm probably more worried about Sheasel than any other primo like Marek, whatever. Oh man, I'm gonna get some ice cream in a second. I reckon ice cream in bed. Strawberry ice cream. I'm gonna put it in the blender. Strawberry ice cream milkshake. I might bring some milkshake to Shorty's house. What's the weirdest thing I can bring to Shorty's house tomorrow? I'm not even joking. I'm going to bring him something weird. I might go to the shops and just. I'll bring it out on stream. There's something really weird. I won't go egg him or anything on stream, but maybe I'll do something. Give him a weird gift on stream that he's like, what the hell? Why is he here? I don't know. Give me some suggestions for tomorrow night because going there. I think we're going live around 7 anyway. I've forgotten what I was doing. I'm so tired. My gosh. Yeah. Anyway, something to do with Holmes' fixtures, tempting. All those Cats guys. I've looked at Jezza as well. Yeah, just a bit vanilla Holmes. That's all. Actually, Jonas, I should ask rookie coach. Actually, I can ask. I'll have to ask Buddy Shorty first though. Luke, thanks, mate. I was hoping to avoid Stewart. I think I read that before. Sorry. Jonas always Holmes has 4 games before his bye. Yeah, true. Then bring in round 12 bye players next week. All right, we need to read these and go to bed. I'm stuffed. Aaron, how do you hope all is well? Is bad seriously I could have missed this week? I read that on Twitter that he was lucky to get up last week and received a few jabs in the game. Sorry, my last message was auto-corrected. That's okay. I thought something like that was happening. Well, Brandon, I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's just home ground, mate. I can't. I've got so many. Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to answer there. Just home ground ice cream. Just the Pollyanna, whatever you call it, the strawberry bloody vanilla chocolate. I can't even pronounce that word. Oh my gosh. FPL. Get some. I have no idea what that is. I have to Google that. What is that? FPL? Is rookie coach can invite? I should ask him seriously. Sarong McLovin is eating ice cream on a stream okay? Like, can you do that? Will Tool get forward says, I'm actually not sure, Andrew. I'm really not sure if he will. I don't think he will, to be honest. It's annoying that only one player that was relevant, which is Rosie, got DPP. No one else did. It's not too late to bring in track either. Aaron, with the juicy draw, who cares if home cops a tags or two in the other games? Yeah, well, don't make me bring in bloody Jeremy Cameron and Stewart, because I will. I could do it. Watch this. Instead of Matt Rouse, you wouldn't do it. Like, Matt Rouse going to outscore Jezza, theoretically, but I could grab Jezza because of their fixture, blah, blah, blah. I think I could do it with training as well. That'd be such a pod. At the start of the week, I was going to go there too because I didn't think I'd actually be able to afford much in the way of selection. Actually, I don't know what to do with Cheezel. I've got no money to sort of do anything really juicy with him either. But yeah, I could definitely bring in Jezza if I wanted to. Based on, I don't know if basing on fiction now really matters too much. Like, it does, yeah, with Holmes, sure, but you've still got half a season with these players anyway. You're probably looking at more who has more home games than the other thing, I suppose, not really opponents. I'm looking at who has more home games than away, I suppose. I think that has a bigger factor sometimes in opposition. Sometimes, take that with a grain of salt. Yeah, I could definitely get Jeremy Cameron. Lowest price. What's Shorty rank at the moment? I haven't seen his latest vid. Ice cream, shower, and bed. This is the combination. Jezza. Oh, imagine full setting for Jezza with the run that they've got. Jezza over Rao would be quite wild, to be honest, too. Jezza's got West Coast this week too, so I don't know. I'm probably running too many. I'd have to play midfielders in the forward line too anyway. So annoying round 12 bye. Anyway, I'll read his last few comments and go to bed. Jeez, you guys are bloody smashing through this. Not too late for track, though. I think I mentioned that a couple of minutes when I've seen that. Jonas, bring the leather jacket and rookie coach cowboy hat. Maybe I will rock up with a leather jacket. You guys got good memory. Why Sarong? Mate, what was your question? Sarong or Heaney? Because I think you outscore Heaney. That's the only reason. You give me two players and I pick one because I think Sarong has a better floor. I also think Heaney probably has a little bit of a better ceiling potentially, but I think attention's going to happen to Brayshaw now, so I think Sarong gets off the chain. Heaney, I'm just not convinced this year. Yeah, so just Sarong, mate. He's got more CBAs than Heaney would most weeks. Andrew currently got 4 cuts by trading in Cameron. Woo! Trading in Cameron and Stewart. Don't really want Cameron, but I need a 500k forward. Or under. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I don't. Honestly, I've already mucked around with Cameron myself, so I don't think he's a bad pick at all. I think he's just trying to get rookies off field. Can you rate my team? Rank 220? Sure. Well, ranked 220. You should probably be telling me what I should do. Ranked 220 McLovin. Let's have a scroll here. I hope your name in real life's McLovin as well, because I'm just thinking of that movie now. I'm just going to scroll because CBF, we could be scrolling for a while on my computer. We know how slow that thing is. Remember one, I'm not going to point out which of these guys would give me a hard time on Twitter, but one of these guys around my ranking was giving me a hard time once, and now we're about the same rank. So how you going, buddy? Sometimes Twitter pisses me off every now and then. Sometimes you get one just absolute moron that will start trying to fight you for no reason. It's really frustrating. I don't got the energy to fight with somebody over a bloody social media. I'm not 16. What did his rankings say? 220, wasn't it? Which one is he? He's probably messaged me in the body stream. Name is You're Gone. Good name, mate. That will be side and we're going to bed. What? Oh, it's Patrick. Right. It's because you didn't have a Melbourne Demons logo. You don't even got a logo yet. So he's 12.8 million value. Oh god, yeah. Your bench is cooked, gone. Yeah, sheesh. Oh my god. Wow. You're probably gone over the buys. Geez, I don't know what you're actually going to do here, mate. Far out. Your highest play on the bench is Cleary at 250. After that, you got 187 and a 189. Your rookies you got to trade. Jeez. At least you got Reed. Reed's going to help you. Reed, Lindsay, and Query. You got Ashcroft. How many rookies you got on field? So you got Reed on field, Ashcroft, Lindsay, and Travalia. You got 4. You got 5 upgrades to do. You got 5 upgrades. So you got Zach Reed in the back lines to still do. So it's D6, M6, M7, M8. 4 spots, and then Simpson 5. Honest opinion, I think, the cash gen's cooked. I think you're probably gone over the buyers. I think you probably see a top 1K only because the cash gen's cooked. In my opinion, I'm not being an arsehole here. Decide to get there too with 5 rookies remaining. You've done unreal. Reed and Ashcroft have carried, so is Lindsay at the moment. To get away with Travalia at M8's amazing, and to get away with your F6 has been outstanding. I don't know how you've done it. Actually, I'm very shocked. The Primo is a top gun. That's what I can say, though. You got Sinclair, Whitfield, Ash, Dale. So you got guys who got huge ceilings that can smoke teams. Then on the flip side to that, same with your midfield. Maybe not as much as some other midfielders because you're only batting 5 deep. You got Jackson to give you big ceiling scores. You got the 2 big Gorns, Gorn and Cherry, which I assume you probably had maybe from the start to get you where you are. Good. Yeah, good side, but I think the buyers will kill you. You're going to have to do something with your cash. I don't know how. But yeah, solid for 5 rookies still to upgrade. I hope you got cash in the bank. If you got cash in the bank, I'm not even worried. If you got about 250 plus, you're laughing. So you got 500k for Bont, Butters, and Dacos. He's fine. I thought you might have had cash in the bank, considering your 5 rookies on field to go. I'm like, what? You got to be having something sitting somewhere. Brad, no rain after midnight. This is for Jeremy Cameron. Jonas, you could buy birthday badges with number 38 for your rank. True. Okay, so McGovern's got 500k left over, though. Yeah, well, you're fine, honestly. This is... Yeah, when I was looking at the side, I'm like, he's got to be putting away some sort of money because you're only a 12.8 million team. So technically, you're about a 13.3, similar to me. Yeah, oh, geez. I'd be doing something with your upgrade cadence this week. Like most teams, McLovin, you're going to have to downgrade some of those rookies and make them 99k rookies, even if you make 90k off them or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. I don't think you'll be able to afford... I'm going to be honest with you, McLovin. I don't think you'll be able to afford Bonds at this stage. I think if I'm you and I'm looking at the side, there's no way you're touching Bond. Butters, yes. Dacos, yes. Bond, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you're getting Bond. Because if you look at your rookies, you don't got... So he's got 500,000, right? When you look at the last of your side, let me go into Supercoach. So you've got Reed to trade out. So you got 1, Ashcroft 2, Lindsay 3, and 4 Cleary. After that, you're a little bit stuffed. I call you in 5. Call you in 5. Yep. So yeah. Anyway, sorry. Let me say calling me. You've only got 4 trades. So with those 4 trades, you're probably gonna have to. You're gonna have to go value with those guys. You're gonna have to hope. Well, far out. Carroll's potentially dropped. I don't know here. You've got to get rid of Reed and Ant. He's on a hammy, so anyone reading this chat's got to get rid of him, obviously. Travalia might save you. By the time you've upgraded the other guys, he might have given you a bit of money. These guys are cooked. Boyd's cooked as well, of course. Like, he's not going to get games. Armstrong's not coming back forever. Simpson's done for 10 weeks as well. So you might have to do something with what your expensive players. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, turn him into something to 500k players. I don't know. Good that you're here at the moment. And you're actually higher than that before, were you? Wow, you've gone up 175 rankings. What did you score this week? 2-4. Wow, you killed it this week too. I'll add you as a rival so I can keep an eye on what happens throughout the year. Let me know what you do trade-wise because, yeah, there we go. I like Sarong though over Heaney. I'm going to get Dacos and Strong this round. Well, even better. Yep, fair enough. I'd do the same, especially for those rookies that you're holding there, mate. I'm holding McRae. If you held McRae now, you're holding him for the whole thing for sure. Anyway, not legend. Yeah, me. Yeah, sorry, I was going to say me too. Enjoy too, mate. I'll catch you on the next one. Sorry, I'm zonked. I'm getting out of here after those last 3 questions. Bonnie's locked for next week. I don't know how you're going to do it. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm delusional, but yeah, it's full send if you wanted to. Keep me posted, McLovin. Simpson is out for Gray. Okay. Reed for Dacos and Huswaite for Sarong. Yeah, there you go. Done. He already knows what he's doing. I love that. Have a good night. Thanks for the stream. Yeah, no worries, guys. Sorry I was only now. I'm cooked. I probably cooked 10 minutes ago. So thanks, everyone. Give us a sneaky like for the stream. Sub if you haven't already. Sorry it's a bit of a flat one. I'm just wrecked and knackered. Cheers. Bye.